Hey icons, and welcome back to the Makeup Diaries. I'm your icon Annie, and I'm so glad that you can be back this week. I took a week off because life is hell. Um, hmm. There has been so much going on that I'm like having a breakdown. And it's not funny. It's not funny. But like long story short, like everything's just pissing me off. And not in a cute way. Everything is. Just to break it down, I'm gonna grab my bear. So it started off quite simple with the stupid fucking Yuka app. Oh my goodness. Someone told me about the Yuka app at work, and I had no idea what this app was. If you are like me and you had no idea what this app was, essentially you just scan products and it tells you like what ingredients are in it. And that seems fine, but then it rates it for you. And my fucking neurotic brain cannot do that shit. It can't. It's bad. Like, that's fine. Some people can, like, digest that easier. I cannot. My brain is wired to be like 100% or nothing. So I started scanning everything that every beauty product that I was using, and it was not pulling up well on Yuka. Now the thing is, Yuka is just to tell you what ingredients are in there and how it might irritate your skin and such. But for this Yuka app, it doesn't tell you what percent of the things are in it. That is something to consider, and it doesn't necessarily say that which things are dermatologist approved, because I have things that are 100% dermatologist approved, but they're not necessarily Yuka approved. Some things that aren't Yuka approved just because they have essential oils, and that's not necessarily bad, but it just pulls up because it potentially could irritate your skin. Anyways, I'm all for it, and especially if it says it has some carcinogenic in it, it's out. So I threw out almost half my makeup. So that's how it started. And then I spent my money on buying new things. And honestly, I'm still in the TBD zone of some of the products. I got this. Don't know how I feel about the one size. I don't know, powder. It's decent. It's decent. I'm not hating it, but it hasn't impressed me because I'm trying all these different things because my foundation wasn't Yuka approved, so I went ahead and this isn't 100%, but I got the M.pH foundation, and that's nice, but when I put it with the powder, it separates, and I don't like that. And I'm if I'm wearing my makeup and it separates, I'm literally having the worst day ever, and might be presentable and kind to people throughout the day, but I feel I have fire ants all over me, and I just want to scream into a pillow. Equally, I just sometimes want to scream at my products. The Tower 28 concealer got 100% on Yuka, so I went ahead and got it. Hate this motherfucker. It might be great, it just doesn't work for me. This has been separating, and it's been fading throughout the day, and it is not my favorite, and I spent my money on it because it was fucking Yuka approved. So anyways, that's how that started. Then on top of that, I have been trying to come off one of my medications because I thought I didn't need it, but I went on it for a very specific reason, and I thought, oh well, I'm not necessarily struggling with that anymore, so maybe I can go off of it. But it's just my Zoloft, and some people online I feel are a little bit more kind of hush-hush about medication, but I'm all up front. Look guys, if y'all think I'm saying just as is, I'm sorry I fooled you. No, literally it's just a chemical imbalance that my body has. It's complicated, but how the doctor explained it to me was basically my body produces serotonin but then gets rid of it. It's oh no, it wants to just throw it away in the trash, and what my medication does is keeps it from just tossing it and being you don't need this. So I thought, you know what, I could do life without it, but it made everything harder. So this Yuka stuff was pissing me off greatly. And then I had just stress at work. I had a 30-year-old man try and kiss me on the cheek at work. that stressed me the fuck out. I didn't want to go to work after that. I have a new puppy and love Hutch to death, but that's stressful. It's not necessarily something I've ever had before in my life, so that was stressing me out. And then on top of that, I'm watching Shameless with my friend Abby and Katie, and that has been like the only thing in my life that like when I get home I can like decompress watching it. And like the other day we just couldn't watch Shameless, and I was like, I can't. And I had a full mental breakdown, and I was like, you know what, I need to go back on my medication. So yeah. So sorry for not posting last week. I was dealing with some stuff, but now I'm better. I'm back on my full dose of medication. And I went to Sephora and I got a lot of stuff. So like literally I need to get my life together, and we're getting my life together. So that's what this is. I also had a video idea that I wanted to do. I really want to do like a Tuscan mom inspired look, because I love like a Tuscan kitchen vibe, but the things that I want, like I've ordered for it, again, spent so much money on this look, they're just taking forever to get, like be delivered. I'm waiting for my top that I ordered, and it's like whatever, I think it's like custom made or something, because I'm bougie and stuff, but I'm waiting for that, and I'm like, oh my goodness. So this week is just fuck it, Annie's gonna do whatever the hell she wants, because that's who I am, okay? That's who I am, and I deserve to have, after like what I've gone through, I deserve to have a whatever the hell I want kind of episode. So welcome. This is my big bad brat episode, because I'm a big bad brat. But that means I have to fill you in on my lore right now. It is summer, so that means I have to have a summer fling. It's during Pride Month, so I really shouldn't be posting this one. It feels very disrespectful to be posting like a straight summer fling during Pride Month. I'll apologize to Katie afterwards. But this summer fling is honestly kind of like, I don't know, it's kind of embarrassing. I'm not gonna lie. So we're watching Shameless, of course, and before anyone thinks, no, I do not like Lip. I don't like Lip. He looks like my uncle, and so I get scared sometimes. I think I see Jeremy Allen White in my mirror, because I feel like it's on my, like, it's the uncle on my mom's side, and my mom's genetics run strong, like with our facial features. So sometimes I stare at the mirror and I get so scared that I see Jeremy Allen White in my mirror. So no, I don't like Lip. Lip scares me because I think I see him in my mirror. And like, to be fair, when watching it, I'm not all the way through, obviously. There are like 11 seasons. I'm not even close to that, no. But like watching it, I really like Kevin. Kevin is typically more my type, like a brunette 2000s boy. But my summer fling doesn't have to fit through that. It doesn't have to fit through the normal type standard. So my summer fling is going to be Ethan, starts with a C, don't know how to pronounce last names. Not going to try, because I know my pronunciation sucks, and I don't want to be on video trying to pronounce his last name. It's like cut something and then ski, but I'm not going to try and pronounce it in full. But Carl, but not Carl, because like through the season he's like a minor. So I'm not like, I just want to clear that up. I just weirdly now have an obsession over the actor. I'm not original. I know there's a fandom there, because apparently he makes music too. He makes music. Like, it's just, oh, it's like too frat boy, F-boy, that it should be so bad. But I also never claimed to be a good girl, so. All that said, for the longest intro ever, this is going to be my summer fling look. As always, I have prepped my face, and I even did a face mask this morning, so my skin feels so perfectly prepped. Like, literally, I'm feeling so sexy with my skincare this morning. It's not even funny. I feel like we're just gonna have a really good makeup look because I'm prepped so well, but we'll see. Like, the thing about Ethan is he's a pretty boy. I hope he's nice. I mean, I haven't gotten to my obsession where I go down rabbit holes and search up like every interview. So if there is something that I'm missing and like we're just like, it's like, oh, he's not it, forgive me. I'm I'll get there when I get there. First thing is I'm gonna put on my concealer. Chanel just released a serum-based concealer, and it wears so well. It blurs my like lines underneath my eyes. I have it at work, so I just place some on, and like when I tell you, I've tried putting on this Tower 28 concealer. I place on my concealer, do my makeup, go to work. That's how my schedule always is. By the time I get to work, it is faded and it is like caking up, and it's gross. It's gross, gross, gross. And I hate it. So I go over and I go and I get the Chanel concealer and I tap it because someone said, hey, have you tried their new concealer? I think it's pretty good. And I love it because it's lightweight enough where it's not thick, but it gives you that coverage. Place some underneath my eye, any area that I have like a little discoloration, redness, breakouts, because life's fun. And I'm just going to tap that out with my finger because I want it to be very lightweight. Oh, right, because what I was saying was Ethan's a pretty boy. He's a pretty boy, so this is like pretty girl makeup to match. I had a really cute outfit I wanted to wear for my hypothetical date off of Depop, but the seller won't tell me if the pants are a 2007 or if it's today's 27, and I don't want to go ahead and spend the money that the pants are worth just for it to be too small on me. So you can see that's like definitely covered up kind of my dark circles, but it's still pretty. Honestly, I feel like this shade is like it looks darker when I place it on. It does not look like it's going to match, but it blends in perfectly. So I think this one runs like go one shade darker than you typically would. Next, this one was not Yuka approved, but every time I went to Sephora and I was trying the foundation on the back of my hand, this one was my favorite. This one was my absolute favorite. And honestly, the only reason this was not like Yuka approved was because Yuka does not like sunscreen. And I haven't figured out why, but like it's really like, if it has any bit of sunscreen, it's like, but Merit's a clean beauty brand, so like, I don't understand. Please, someone who knows Yuka, tell me. But anyways, this is Merit's the Uniform Tinted Mineral Sunscreen. It has SPF 45, so pretty good for the summer. But I'm very excited because this is like, it's light coverage. It's light coverage, and I don't want to have to deal with like, I don't want to deal with full coverage. I don't want to deal with medium coverage. I don't want to deal with full coverage. Hi, Katie. That shade was like one neutral. I feel like it's just a tiny, it probably is a true match, but I'm probably blind to my own paleness. These are NARS's new blush, liquid blush. Do you want the box? Oh, you want the box, Hutchie? That's so aggressive. And I got it in Double Dare because that's a Water Parks album. And I'm going to merge these together. Dot, dot, with the Double Dare, which is honestly just like it's a pretty nude, almost like a brown, light brown. And then I got it with, obviously, NARS's very popular Orgasm. And then this one's sparkly. And then I am going to place that one up here. And I'm blending this in with my hand at first. Because, again, it's like, whatever, fuck it. I'm gonna take this highlighter brush and just kind of use that Double Dare now as a little bit of the contour. Because I don't need a full contour moment on my cheeks. Like, I really don't. I'm gonna put a little bit of bronzer on my nose. And this one is the Milk Makeup Matte Bronzer Stick. And I'm basically placing that everywhere except the side. So everywhere except where I would typically place my bronzer. When I first heard ECAT 19, I was like, can this guy turn down the beat? The beat's fine, but I was like, can I hear your vocals just a little bit more, man? I just am embracing my, I guess, frat boy mentality when I listen to the music. It's fine. My favorite is probably Out My Way, I think. Out My Way. The music video was a vibe. My friends watch that and they just look at me and they're like, what does she see in this? And I'm like, but what if I was in the music video? Like, what if I was? I'm probably just lonely. Not lonely, but I'm probably just like, I want a plot. Where's my plot? Okay, now we gotta spray this down. Katie fixed my fan, so I'm very, very happy and very, very grateful. So thank you, Katie. Thank you. Then I'm taking my beauty blender and I'm just tapping. Tap, 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 tap. This is my Hourglass press powder. Sorry. This is my Hourglass press powder. And I just do a very light set across my face. Not enough to create a matte look, but enough to take away kind of like that sweatiness. Mainly because it's really hot in Texas, and so if I do not set it, then I'm gonna look just sweaty. But if I set it, then I'm gonna look glowy. Does that make sense? If I already start out dewy, then my dewiness turns to sweaty. But if I start out with a soft matte, then my soft matte turns to dewy. And that is a Texas thought process when doing makeup. Now I gotta amp up my colors again. So I'm gonna just tap a little bit of Behave by NARS on my cheek. My mom was talking about how her blush right now that she's using is at pan, and she's like, I'm gonna give it to Annie for inspiration. That one's slow burn. That one's not gonna be at pan. But my Sex Appeal, I've got pan on. I know she's like completely gone with it, but I'm working, I'm trying. And lucky me, I do have Orgasm X. This is a very bright blush, so very little. Working with this very little. I will build it up before I stamp too much on. And I cannot go anywhere without Sex Appeal. I'm so sorry, y'all. It's almost like my favorite, maybe. I'm just gonna merge it together with Sex Appeal. Sex Appeal just looks so good on me. Okay, hair check. We're good. I need to do my eyes. But I don't know what I want to do with my eyes, so I'm just going to do my lips. This is a new lip pencil that I got. It's from Pat McGrath. It's Nude Venus. I'm just going to fill my lips in with it. It's like a lip pencil, but it's a lip pencil, but also a lipstick, but just as a lip pencil. I felt like Addison Rae when I tried this on, so of course it was an automatic purchase for me. Okay, pretty pout. Brows, lightly fill in. I don't give a fuck. It's day one on my, back on my actual medication, so I promise I'll be, way more put together in my next video. Okay, for the eyes, we're just gonna play around. I'm not sure if this is gonna be it, but we're gonna play around and we're gonna cross our fingers and hope it's it. I'm gonna take a little bit of that Double Dare and almost base my eye with it. I'd love to come up with a hypothetical situation for this spring fling date, but honestly at the same time it's a fling and I don't care. But maybe that's slutty of me to say, so maybe I'm just gonna use my blush for my eyes. I'm gonna go in with Frat Boy, which feels very accurate for who my fling is. I'm just gonna tap that on my eye. Oh, this is pretty. This is really pretty. And then maybe a little sparkle, because a little sparkle didn't hurt no one. Okay, hear me out. Urban Decay Cool Tones palette, fluffy blending brush, and let's go in, what's this one? Pacific Breeze Shimmer. In the crease, back and forth in the crease. Okay. If this isn't slide into the DMs type of makeup, I don't know. Let's mix in a little bit of this darker shadow too. This one is Over Ice. Let's keep that in the outer corner. Then we're gonna blend. Then all we have to do is drop this. It's well, what do I want to drop it with? Let's not make it complicated. Let's just use my favorite Dior Beige. I want people to see me in my big bunny eyes. And then I'm just going to go with that cold foam. This one, is it cold foam? Yeah. It's my favorite shadow just to kind of bring back down my looks. And that's just going to be what I hover right along the lash line underneath my eye. It's literally just a drop shadow. If you're just creating an image and you're going to just say, oops, I want a drop shadow, or even creating custom text and you're like, oops, I just want a drop shadow. That's literally what this is for me. It's just creating a drop shadow on my eye. I guess I'm getting ready for one of his music videos, which means this outro, I'm gonna just totally make it one of his music videos. Look, it's my proof of concept for you to just make my summer interesting. I mean, I'm awkward and whatever, and I don't like to talk. Yeah, I know this about me, but I'm sure I'm at least decent enough on a date. I'm really repping myself. If Ethan ever saw this, I'd be like mortified. Okay, just putting some slow burn, aka my brightening powder, right underneath my eyes, because that seems to be where I get like kind of oily. Like, hello, not needed. Maybe along the nose too. Intensify the blush, intensify the blush. I'm missing something. A little bit of bronzer on the nose. Like, what am I missing? What am I missing? Dior number 2 light bronzer. Like, what am I missing? What am I missing? What am I missing? Maybe a little bit of my House Labs. Maybe we do the opal. Maybe we do a little bit, just the tiniest bit of the opal fire. Okay, there we go. Give a little something to talk about. And then just drop a little sparkle. I'm like, now I'm just playing around, but that looks better. I feel like I just need to get in my secondary outfit, not my first outfit that I wanted. Oh my goodness, Depop, you just need to let me be cute. But I like this. So yeah, let's cue this ECAT 19 outro. No more, so get the fuck up on my way. I wanna hop up on these tracks cause I don't like the way you think. Got a lot of things here trying to make me feel afraid. All these diamonds on my neck, they make you bitches scream. I'm so broke, I'm repair these fights the only way. I'm so drunk, I don't give a fuck about the things you say. Fucking on your bitch, you think it might be gay. Now I'm getting rich, and she told me she gon' So thank you so much for watching this week's episode of the Makeup Diaries. I know it was a lot chaotic, so apologies. Next week will be much more kind of back to how it typically is. I also realized that what I was missing was a little bit of gloss, because I'm a glossy girl and I'm loving the Armani lip gloss, which is, this one is in Nude Glow. I literally just got someone yesterday. Katie's right here, by the way. I just got someone yesterday to buy it.
Oh, slay.
Yeah, they were like, I love your lip. And I was like, well, let me show you the whole thing. And I it's like, I love this gloss. I love this gloss. And she got the gloss. Well, she got the full thing and then some like brushes and some eyeshadow. And look at these earrings I got off of Depop for $5. Y'all, Depop, I'm telling you, Depop Diva. They're so pretty. Little stars. And I love stars. Stars are so me. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did enjoy this, you know, it's going to be so loud because I'm like, the mic was right here. Sorry. If you did enjoy this, give it a thumbs up. And you know what? Always feel free to subscribe. I keep track of my subscribers every week. So if you aren't subscribed and you want to make me really happy, subscribe, and then I'll see my numbers go up and it will make me feel so good about myself. So you know what? Like, I'm not saying you have to do that, but like after saying that I do that, why wouldn't you subscribe if you're not subscribed? Then you're just being an asshole.
Yeah, it literally does nothing. It's just like a button. It's not like you have to pay. It's literally just a button. Click, you're done.
And you heard that from Katie. I don't like to keep y'all longer than you need to be, so I try and make these outros short. Just know that you are loved, you are appreciated, you're seen, and I send my hugs and my love. And that if no one's told you this today, let me be the first. I want you to know that you are iconic just the way you are. And if that is something that you struggle to remember, always come back every Friday. I'll be here to remind you, because I think that's something that we should always carry with ourselves, because you know what? We are iconic just the way we are. So yeah, I love y'all so much. Thank you so much for tuning in this week. I will see you next Tuesday for a home video and next Friday for another episode of the Makeup Diaries. I have been your icon, Annie, and I love y'all so much. Thank you.
The Wi-Fi in your room kind of sucks.
Well, I'm sorry.
No, I was just like making an observation. I wasn't like to you.
Okay.
I'm on Zillow and I can't get the things to load.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Because I have one bar.
Okay, go on the other Wi-Fi.
Well, my Wi-Fi is perfectly fine. It's just the bars.
Yeah, go and then switch to the other Wi-Fi. Sometimes the bars change. Anyways, love y'all. Mwah. Bye-bye.
Security.
Mwah.